How's it going, guys? My name is TJP, and welcome back to another NBA 2K23 MyNBA rebuild. So, we've got the Utah Jazz. Reason being, they were the 5th seed last year, and they lost in the first round. So, that's why we're doing them. So, they obviously are in rebuild mode, so this should be an interesting video here. Because the first season, we're not trying to compete. But with that being said, we can talk about that when we get on into the gameplay, because I want you to leave a like and subscribe if you're enjoying the content. Let me know down in the comments below some of my videos. We've got our social down in the description. Playlist down below containing other NBA 2K23 MyNBA rebuilds. Second channel down below the description. Also check out my channel for content TJP. 3 seasons, try to win an NBA Finals, or just, you know, that's the ultimate goal. If we can get a Finals, if not, at least make maybe somewhat of a competitive team. That'd be kind of cool. And, yeah, injuries on, all that fun stuff. Same rules applied, and we'll continue to apply for the normal team rebuilds. Now let's get on the gameplay. Alright, so we're locked loaded into the game. Let's take a look at the roster. So we've got Mike Conley, who we might try to move. We do have Colin Sexton, Jared Vanderbilt, Lauri Markkanen. You know, guys we'd like to keep around, I'd say, you know, for the video. And the team. Jordan Clarkson, also another guy I want to move. Kelly Olynyk, Rudy Gay. Taylor Horton-Tucker's also not too bad. We'll see how he does. Saving Lee. So a few young guys that we wouldn't mind keeping, as you guys can see. So, I mean, kind of just went through the entire team, just talking about who was on the squad. I didn't even say their names, so... I mean, you guys can read it. I usually just read every single person's name, but honestly, I'm feeling a bit lazy right now, I guess. Yeah, I went through the list. But, yeah, I definitely think we're going to want to make a couple trades, whether that be now or at the deadline. I'll definitely make a few. We'll have Sexton start. Conley's going to start right now. Clarkson's coming off the bench as a 6-man. But again, we're not trying to win, so I'm going to see what moves are out there for Conley, see if we can try to get some more draft picks. Do we have... Let's see if 2K put in the draft picks for the Jazz. They did. So we do have a lot of draft picks at least, which is kind of nice. My dog is licking me too. I'm trying to make sure I can push in my chair, but I can't. The only thing we don't have, I don't think, is a... 2024 picks, but yeah, we're gonna try to see if we could trade for some more picks here, Conley and maybe Clarkson as well too. Right now, I'll do this deal with the Nets. We're gonna trade away Mike Conley for Joe Harris and a 2027 first. We'd always slip Joe Harris in the off season. So, all right, I'll do this deal here with the Grizzlies. We'll trade away Jordan Clarkson to the Grizzlies. Go back to Kennedy Chandler. And a 2024 first-round pick from the Warriors, top 3 protected. That way we have a pick in 2024 as well. So we have a lot of picks now. I think I'm done making moves now. We'll probably make some more at the deadline. Maybe we'll flip Olynyk then, as well as Rudy Gay and some of our other guys that I don't plan on signing that maybe want to compete for a championship or just be on a better team. Oh, we're at the deadline, and not a surprise, 11-45. We're one of the worst teams in the NBA. Definitely worse in the Western Conference. Probably the worst in the NBA, I would assume. But, yeah, I mean, kind of expected that. I'm not really too worried about us in our first season. Colin Sexton having a pretty solid year, though, which is cool to see. Lauri Markkanen aggro. Love to see that. What else we got? Kelly Olynyk, Jared Butler, Saving Lee, Rudy Gay, all averaging above double figures here. Also, Saving Lee's only played 33 games. Oh, yeah, we also forgot to trade Joe Harris now. So, yeah, the few guys I definitely want to try to move on from. So, right now, we'll try to make trades with. Jared Vanderbilt lead my team in rebounds, 7.6. And we got Kelly Olynyk, Rudy Gay, Lauri Markkanen, Udoka Azubuike, Saving Lee, Colin Sexton. In terms of assists, Saving Lee, Olynyk, Butler, Horton-Tucker, Sexton. Wow, you only had 1 assist. Dang, you didn't really pass the ball a lot, huh? Yeah, we don't really have a lot of guys on the team. Steals 1.8 for Saberly in 33 games. Then we have Olynyk, Vanderbilt, Butler, THT, and then block shots. Leaders there, you guys saw. Walker Kessler in 8 games. And then Kelly Olynyk, Jared Vanderbilt. So yeah, field goal percentage. Walker Kessler in 8 games, then Jared Vanderbilt, Udoka Azubuike in 24 games. Colin Sexton, Saving Lee, Ochai Agbaji. Okay, 3-point shooting. Best 3-point shooter is Joe Harris. Not a surprise there. And Lauri Markkanen. So yeah, we're gonna try to flip a couple guys here, like Olynyk, Rudy Gay, guys that we can flip now that have some options or just expiring, and yeah, get some of my other guys more PT, younger guys, and just try to lose. I'm just going to do this deal with the Spurs. We're going to trade away Olynyk to the Spurs for Trey Jones, and we get a second-round pick in return. Lastly, I'll do this deal with the Suns right here. Rudy Gay for Torrey Craig and his second-round pick in 2027. All right, so I think I'm done making moves. We're just gonna see what happens here with these guys. They're gonna get some more PT, see who we want to keep, see who we want to let go of, see who we want to trade. We'll have a lot of money in free agency. We'll try to offer like a 1 or 2 max contract guys, try to get them onto the squad, and whoever we could add through the draft. All right, so Luka Doncic, MVP, Paolo Banchero, Rookie of the Year, 6th Man of the Year, Ben Simmons, 7th, Giannis, most improved, Trey Jones. We traded for the most improved player, so that's pretty cool to see. Yeah, nice. I guess that's most improved, worthy. Okay, Trey Jones got it, so fair play to him. Then your Coach of the Year and Executive of the Year. So I'm not going to see any Jazz on any of these teams over here. No, makes sense. And we were, drum roll please, 1765. Now, what that means is that we're going to not get the first overall pick. What's going to happen is we're going to lose the lottery. I'm calling it now. But it's okay. I mean, we have the assets to trade up. Because I'm going to trade up. I am. If and when I do lose the draft lottery. Once again, I got to sneeze. My goodness gracious. This is not per 100%. Okay, I want the regular per game stats. Thank you. Colin Sexton, 23.2 points per game is pretty good. So we'll try to re-sign him. We got Markkanen, Jared Butler, and then Saban Lee in 33 games, and then THT. So that's cool to see. Almost 6 guys, double figures. Joe Harris, just 0.1 away. And then in terms of our leading rebounders, we had Vanderbilt, Azubuike, Markkanen, Saban Lee, Colin Sexton, Torrey Craig. Assists, we had Trey Jones, Saban Lee, Jared Butler, THT, Colin Sexton. Okay. Steals, we had 5 guys average at least a steal a game. Block shots, Udoka Azubuike in 50 games, 1.1. And then in terms of our leading field goal percentage players, you guys can see that. And then 3-point shooting, you can see that. So yeah, Joe Harris, but he will not be on the team. All right. So obviously we're terrible. The goal is to hopefully not get screwed over in the lottery, but knowing the game we might. And we got a Bulls Warriors finals. Warriors won the finals. I feel like I don't see that often. Stephen Curry with the back-to-back Finals MVP. If you count this past season. And yeah, let's go on to the offseason. All right, so moment of truth. Will we get the number 1 pick? Of course not. We drop all the way to 5th. I told you that would happen. So we have the 5th, 13th, and 29th pick. All right, well, yeah, I don't want to see it again. I don't need to see it again. All right, well, we have the 5th. I don't even know if we could trade for the number 1 because it might have been, like, involved in a previous trade. But if we can, we'll try to get the number 1 or the number 2. All right, I traded up all my picks this season for pick number 2. I can't get pick number 1. So whoever I get with pick 2 is who I get. So if I get Victor or Scoot, I'll be happy. Doesn't really matter which one I get. Yeah, let's see if we can try to find something for Joe Harris. I'll do this deal with the Rockets. We give up Kennedy Chandler, Joe Harris, a 2nd-round pick. We get back Jashawn Tate and Nicholas Batum. So we get a pretty solid power forward, another small forward. Although Batum's probably going to regress. So Charlotte took Victor Wembanyama, so we're going to take Scoot Henderson. I mean, that's still a pretty solid pick. So Scoot, welcome to the team. So we're going to sign Scoot. There we go. Team player options, THT, decline. Saban Lee, we can accept. Azubuike, we can accept. Leandro Bolmaro, yeah, we can accept him too. Why not? And then Juzang, Potter, yeah, they can go. Team player options, so that's done. We didn't have any qualifiers, so yeah, I guess we're just going on free agency. We have a lot of money. I would assume we have a decent amount of money, so let's see if we can get out there. I mean, we did get Scoot, so the guy I was thinking about targeting was probably trying to go for like a Kyrie or a James Harden, but he's gonna go to the Rockets. I could get James Harden. That'd be the only guy maybe, or I can go with the Porzingis, get a big guy. I'll see what's out there. Alright guys, well, we didn't have the best of free agency. The guys that I wanted, they wanted too much money. So what I ended up doing was I just re-signed Colin Sexton, gave him a nice contract. We got Scoot Henderson. I picked up Andre Drummond. I picked up Deshaun Mu. You know, I guess he'll be the backup point guard, 6-man. Still have Lauri Markkanen. We still have Jayshawn Tate, Jared Vanderbilt, Malik Beasley re-signed. Picked up Rui Hachimura, Ochai Agbaji. We still have Nick Batum. We did that trade. Saban Lee, Udoka Azubuike, Walker Kessler, Andrew Bolmaro. So, I mean, it's looking like maybe it's not going to be a good team again. You know, it's obviously when you do rebuilds like these, I mean, yes, I could do, like, craziness and maybe within one season and turn off all these rules. But, you know, with the rules on, injuries on and stuff, it makes it a little bit more difficult. But, well, we still have the pieces and the contracts and the draft picks to make a trade. So, I'll probably end up doing that instead. Alright, so to start the second season, right now we've got Scoot Henderson, Agbaji, I guess Sexton is hurt or something. I don't really know what happened. Maybe he was sick. Vanderbilt, Markkanen, Drummond with Ayo Dosunmu, Jayshawn Tate, Rui Hachimura, Malik Beasley. So, it's an interesting team. Yeah, I guess Colin Sexton, I don't know what he has, but he should be probably fine. Sore left knee day-to-day. Okay, he might miss one game, but he should be okay. I'm not too worried about that. Yeah, I expect this to not be very good. However, if you look at our pick situation, I mean, we have a bunch of picks here. So, we could probably do something at some point. Unfortunately, we don't have our own. I wish we kind of... Oh, we have a protection backup on it. So maybe we end up getting our own pick, which would be kind of nice. And then maybe using that in the offseason too. Try to use some of our first picks now. Try to make a move. But I think we'll keep... Do you want to keep the team the way it is right now? I mean, I can look for an offer or trade. But I think for now I might just rock with the squad. And then maybe we'll make a move at the deadline. But if I can find something that seems right, I'll make the move. I'll pull the trigger. Alright, I ended up not really finding anything I like, so I'm just going to see you guys maybe like around the deadline, and we'll try to see if we can do something then. But we're at the deadline. We're 29 and 27, and we're a 6th seed right now. I don't know how we are. It must be a pretty weak West. Maybe, or maybe we're just better than I think we are. Okay, I mean, hey, I'm not complaining, right? But let's take a look and see who's doing well, who's not. So, Colin Sexton, my leading scorer. Scoot's second on the team. We've got Lauri Markkanen, who's happy now. That's cool. Ochai Agbaji is doing better. We got Drummond, Tate's hurt, unfortunately. But, yeah, we got about 6 guys average double here. Nearly 7. So, yeah, I mean, the team's playing pretty well. I mean, Vanderbilt doesn't seem to be too happy. Neither does Saban Lee, so neither does Walker Kessler. Maybe those are some guys we try to throw in some trades. Andre Drummond leading my team in rebounds. Then Vanderbilt, Tate, Markkanen. In terms of facilitation, Scoot's doing it with 5 assists. And we got Ayo with 4.4. I might be saying his name wrong, but if I am, you guys can let me know in the comments. Anyways, steals, Drummond, Vanderbilt, Scoot, Colin Sexton. Got 3 guys above 1 steal per game, and then in terms of block shots, I assume it'll be Drummond with 1.4. He's actually playing really good defense. I gotta give him credit where credit's due with that. That's nice to see. Field goal percentage, best field goal percentage shooter is, well, Saban Lee in 2 games, but he's gonna be gone. Azubuike 19, and then we've got Drummond and then Sexton. Really not the most efficient scoring team on, as you guys can see. And then in terms of our 3-point percentage, here it is here. So. Fantastic stuff from Malik Beasley in 23 games. As not too many, but all right, let's take a look at the trade market. We're gonna try to see if we can try to find some trades here. Maybe move some of my guys that aren't getting as much playing time, and see if we can try to get a rotational piece or just another really good player on this team. All right, I traded for Wendell Carter Jr. and Chuma Okeke. We did an interesting trade here. I'll show you guys the transaction report. So I traded away Vanderbilt, Nicholas Batum, Saban Lee, 2027 first-round pick via the Sixers, and 2 second-rounders, and we got back Wendell Carter Jr. and Chuma Okeke. So I feel like that's a pretty solid deal there. So we get a, I guess a better starting four. Although Markkanen's good, but I guess maybe coming off the bench would be okay for him. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty solid, I'd say. I think that might be the only move we make for now. Do I have a free agent slot potentially that we could look to fill in here? The small forward spot, if I can negotiate a contract. If I go to small forwards, like Max Strus, if I could just pick him up for the rest of the season, maybe. Okay, I could pick him up though, so I'll probably just do that. I feel like I'd want another small forward on the team, so it'll go 4.75. That's fine for 1 year. And yeah, I think that's going to be it for me. Hopefully we can play well for the rest of the season. And yeah, I think I'll see you guys at the end of the year. Alright, so Jokic was the MVP, Victor Wembanyama Rookie of the Year, 6th Man of the Year, Ben Simmons, Giannis Most Improved, RJ Barrett, Coach of the Year, JB Bickerstaff, Victor of the Year, Brandon Harrison. So, NBA first, second, and third, we got no Utah Jazz to be found over here, and then we have our defensive first and second, once again, no Jazz. We do see Scoot Henderson on our rookie first team, nearly averaging 20 points, 4.5 rebounds, 5 assists. So good stuff there from Scoot, and then no other award there. But we did make the play-in, so that's cool. So that's definitely an improvement, being one of the worst teams in the NBA, back to the play-in. And, you know, we still have a lot of assets for this upcoming year. Still got some young guys, some guys under some friendly contracts. So we didn't really make a huge move at the deadline, but, you know, we did make a couple of small moves, and I think that helped us out, you know, get into the play-in. So, I mean, yeah, the team, we had 6 guys end up averaging double figures, nearly 7 with Drummond. Tate is back and healthy. He was hurt before. Yeah, leading rebounder was Drummond, then Wendell Carter Jr., Larry Marketing, Jay Sean Tate. And then in terms of assists, we've got Scoot leading the way, AO, Carter Jr., top 3 guys. Yeah, we don't really have the biggest facility. I mean, Scoot Henderson's not really known for that floor generality. At least in his first year, it looks like, you know, 5 assists. So if we can get that up a little bit, that'd be cool. But, yeah, 1.7 steals for Drummond and 1.3 for Scoot. And then in terms of block shots, we got Drummond, Carter, Markkanen leading the way. Then in terms of field goal percentage, it's going to be, you know, guys booking 25 games. Then we got Sexton. We've got Drummond, Wendell Carter. So that's looking kind of cool. And then our three-point shooting, best people there. Malik Beasley in 28 games. You know, he's not really cracking the rotation too much, so maybe we look to try to get something for him. Maybe we do a little move. We'll see. We'll see what I'm decided to do. But right now, we're worried about what is here today. Also, we didn't ever trade Walker Kessler. Probably should have traded him, but I ended up not doing that. Because he's probably still mad. Yeah, he's not very happy. Probably should have flipped him, but it's okay. Maybe we'll accept him on a team option and then maybe trade him in the next season. For I don't know what, but yeah, I mean, let's take a look. We're taking the Suns on in the play-in. If we win, we are the 7th seed and take on Golden State. If we lose, then we have to win this game and then maybe take on the Grizzlies. So we'll send through a game, and we won. So that's cool. So we are in the playoffs, and yeah, we won by 23 points. Sexton leading the way, Scoot, and Akbaji. So nice stuff there. So yeah, we're the 7th seed taking on Golden State, sim the rest of the play-in. So first round matchup, there's their team. Looks pretty good. Yeah, obviously coming off a two-time champions, right? Because they won last season in this game, if you include, of course, real life. So game 1, we lose by 18. Can we win game 2? We do win game 2, so it's 1-1. Can we go up 2-1? All right, 2-1, 3-1. We won in 5. Okay, this team is somehow in the second round of the playoffs to take on the Clippers. Did not think that would be a possibility, but here we are in the second round of the playoffs. So that's good to see. Clippers seem to be the most part. They got a couple injuries, it looks like. They were the 6th seed. They beat Denver in 5. Let's see if how we fare against them. Game 1, they win by 6. Okay. Game 2, they win by 16. Game 3, they win by 1, and we are going to win Game 4. We win Game 5. Can we win Game 6? Nah, we're not coming back down for a 3-1 lead, right? Surely not. Surely not, right? We are the away team this time. We win quarter one. We have a great second quarter. Wow, we came back down from a 3-0 lead, I think. Yes. Wow. Scoot Henderson, 25 points for him. So we're in the Western Conference Finals, taking on the 8-seeded Suns. Wait, that was the team we took on in the play-in. That's pretty funny. That is hilarious. And we ended up beating them in the play-in. So, I don't know. What does that mean? Does that mean we're better than them? I guess we'll find out. Cleveland, Atlanta in the East. Game 1, we take the victory by 20 points. Can we win Game 2? We win Game 2. We're up 2-0. All right, they get Game 3 on us. We get Game 4. And we're in the Western Conference. We're in the NBA Finals. Scoot Henderson was the Western Conference Finals MVP. And, yeah, Cavs, Darius Garland. Cavs and the Jazz, what a finals matchup. This is the NBA's dream marketing scenario for finals. Cavs and Jazz, right? I'm kind of surprised that we're here. Looks like they might have some injuries. Or maybe not. I don't know. No, they don't. I'm honestly surprised that this team is in the finals. Who is my best player? I'm sorry. Hold on a minute. I gotta look at this. How is this team in the finals? I don't get it. I couldn't tell you how this team is in the NBA Finals. And we're taking the Cavs. I assume we're going to lose. But I guess we could shock the world. It would be a shocker if we win the finals here. Game 1, we lost. Game 2, we lost. Game 3, we lost. Game 4, we lost. Okay. Yeah, back to reality. The shocker would have been that we won the finals, going from the worst team to the best team. But getting to the finals is some kind of accomplishment. I mean, obviously, we lost to an amazing Cavs team. Like, this team is just really hard to beat. But we got one more season. But if this is any indication of what's to come, then looking good for the Jazz. So, let's go on to the offseason after I show you the playoff stats, because I almost forgot. Again, I always seem to forget this. We'll just take a quick glance at it. Yeah, Scoot was playing his heart out, so can't be mad about that. We had 6 guys after double figures, so... Alright, cool. Alright, let's see what we can do in the offseason. So we have the 23rd pick, and that is about it. Okay. Malik Beasley and 5 first-round picks to the Knicks for RJ Barrett. I needed a small forward, and we got him. We got a small forward. Granted, I still kept some of our contracts here. So, I mean, I don't even know if I can trade any more of these picks or if it's going to, like, complain. Okay, it doesn't complain about that. Doesn't complain about this. Doesn't complain about that. I mean, we could try to get, like, these guys here from the Lakers for these picks. These are just, like, rotational pieces. Chris Murray. Julian Strawder. I could do that and kind of just keep the team the way it is. I mean, the team made the finals. Why even try to, like, add more pieces? Might as well just add rotational pieces. So, screw it. Let's just do that. Let's do that with the Lakers. That's it. Yeah. I mean, I didn't really make a huge trade. I mean, I just traded away a bunch of picks and Malik Beasley for RJ Barrett. I really wanted to get better trades, but honestly, like, it just seems that the trade finder is sometimes, well, not even just a trade finder, but just proposing trades sometimes doesn't always give you the results you want. So that is that. Say obviously don't rookies. Team player options. I mean, marketing. I don't even mind accepting him and Tate. Kessler. You know what? Honestly, I feel like we decline him if he's not happy. You know what? Nah. We'll keep him in case we want to trade for another rotational piece. So there we go. I mean, probably could have declined Markkanen's option, but you know what? Might as well keep him on the team. We have 5 power forwards now, which is a little crazy. Restricted Chumokiki, Azubuike, wouldn't mind keeping. But we have 4, 8. Yeah, I got it. We'll keep Udoka Azubuike. They're both restricted qualifiers, so yeah, maybe we have to trade away some of my power forwards and try to get like different players of needs. I don't know if I can. That's the only problem. Let's deal with the Clippers. We're gonna trade away Tate and Kessler for Zubac and a 2028 first. So we clear up Kessler's contract. He's not even happy, and Jason Tate just have a lot of power forwards. Alright, same sort of story here with Rui Hachimura, so I'll probably just end up accepting the qualifier on Chuma Okeke. So I'll end up having, I think, 4 power forwards. So yeah, I do this, and then I get a first-round pick from the Hawks, and we get Trey Jones back, I guess. So now I don't have to sign, like, another point guard. Alright, I ended up letting Chuma Okeke walk. We did re-sign Azubuike. So yeah, this is the team. RJ Barrett, Wendell Carter Jr., Scoot Henderson, Colin Sexton, got Ayo on the team, Desonmu, got Drummond, we saw Larry Markkinen, Ochai Agbaji, Zubac now. I picked up Bogdanovich on like the mid-level. Then we have Chris Murray, who traded for Trey Jones, back on the team. Julian Strawder, and then Leandro Valmero, Udo Azubuike. It's an interesting team. I mean, granted, we were in the play-in last season, and we won. We got all the way to the finals. I think we could be better. I don't know if we'll get back to the finals, but we'll see. You never know. I'll see you guys at the start of the third final season. Look at the rotation and go from there. Line up for the third and final season. We've got Scoot, Sexton, Barrett, Wendell Carter Jr., and I guess Udoka Azubuike. I don't know what happened to Drummond. He must be sick, but he'll be okay. Or hurt. Maybe like a sore knee or whatever. I don't know. Sure, he'll be fine, but I guess Udoka will start for now. Then Desonmu, Agbaji, Markkinen, Bogdanovich. Yeah, Zubac's not getting minutes, but that's fine. I mean, we have a lot of guys that are capable of getting minutes off of the bench, so this team is definitely interesting, I will say. Is it enough to win a championship? That is the question of the day, right? I mean, now, one thing I will say, we did get a couple picks. Some of those moves, which I theoretically could, like, move some of these. And I could just get Davion Mitchell in a first-round pick. Trey Jones. Alright. Thank you, Kings. So, wasn't planning on doing that, but now we have Davion Mitchell as a 6-man. So, great. Fantastic. We're stacked on the point guard now. We have 3 really good point guards. Alright, cool. I mean, that's the team. That's the team, I think. Maybe we'll make a move at the deadline. Maybe we won't. But with that being said, I'm going to simulate, and I'll see you guys at the trade deadline. And sitting at the 5th seed, I mean, that's not terrible. 31-25. I mean, last year we were in the play-in. We're playing all right. Maybe we just have too many guys. Maybe too many ball handlers. But looking at the squad, Barrett, Henderson, Sexton leading the way. We've got 6 guys averaging double figures. And this is where Wendell Carter gets mad for, I guess, not getting enough touches. So maybe try to move him, improve the chemistry. But everybody else seems to be okay. Also, Julian Strawder is not happy either. And neither is Leandro Valmero. Maybe we try to trade them for something else. Andre Drummond, 12.5 point rebounds. We've got Wendell, RJ Barrett leading the way. Then we've got assists. We've got Davion Mitchell off the bench. And Scoot, RJ. Okay. And then steals, 2 guys above 1 steal per game. And then in terms of block shots, it's just going to be Drummond and then Wendell Carter Jr., Zubac, 18 games, Azubuike in 8. So, field goal percentage, we've got Strawwater in 3 games. Shooting over 1,000. Yeah, I mean, basically, it's these guys split the most games. So Barrett's basically my leading field goal percentage getter, which is not the most promising, considering that. But Agbaji, who's played 56 games, he's my best 3-point shooter. And then RJ, Bogdanovich. So that's not too bad. Hopefully we get Markkinen healthy, but he's playing hurt. But yeah, I'm kind of curious to see now, do we want Wendell Carter if he's mad? Maybe not. I'll see what's out there in terms of the trade market. If we try to get a really good 4, that'd be great. See what's out there. If not, I guess I'm cool with keeping the team the way it is. But alright, so I ended up not getting moves. We just kept the team the way it is. And we ended up with the 4th seed, but we'll show you guys that after. John Morant was the MVP. Xavier Booker, Rookie of the Year. Jaden Ivey, 6-man of the year. Could have actually got him, I think, at some point. Anthony Davis, Defensive Player of the Year. Most Improved, Tyrese Maxey. Coach of the Year, Taylor Jenkins. Executive of the Year was Brandon Harrison. Okay. Any All-NBA teams for any of our Jazz? Yes, RJ Barrett, who we traded for. 25.5 points, 6.3 rebounds, 5.1 assists on some pretty good efficiency, so we'll take that from him. Great to see RJ Barrett on here. Look at that. Julius is also here as well. Again, second time I think making it. Then anybody else here? I tried to get Jaren Jackson Jr. That's one guy I wanted to get, but unfortunately couldn't get him. But we ended up keeping the team the way it is, and it was fine. Jazz did their thing, so nobody else on any of these teams, so it seems. But yeah, we ended up with the 4th seed, taking on the Timberwolves in the first round of the playoffs. That's cool. That's a tough matchup though. 50-32 is what we were. They had the same exact record as us. And yeah, here you guys see the stats. I think we're healthy for the most part. We had 2 guys average double figures. Scoot was second on the team. So yeah, everyone seems to be healthy. We got a few guys that are mad, but you know, we'll live. We'll live. Drummond, 12.1 rebounds to lead the way. Then Wendell, RJ doing their thing out there. In terms of facilitation, Davion Mitchell off the bench, Scoot, RJ. And in terms of steals, we had 3 guys average above 1. Block shots, we had Drummond leading the way. And then in terms of field goal percentage, you guys can see there, Zubac in 23 games. It really was Agbaji and Sexton doing their thing out there. And then in terms of three-point percentage, you guys can see your best three-point shooters. Agbaji, Barrett, Bogdanovich, Desonmu as well. In 64 games, although Bogdanovich also only played 26. Okay. So, rotation-wise, this is what Coach wants to do in the playoffs. Works for me. We actually have a bunch of guys that could potentially be getting minutes. Like, our team is pretty deep, I have to say. Wendell Carter's only getting 22 minutes a game. Shoot. Okay, that's pretty crazy. No wonder he's mad. So, assuming the play-in, we got the Jazz versus the Timberwolves. How are we going to fare? Well, let's find out. It's their team. It's pretty good. They have Ingram now, I just realized. I guess they traded away Karl Anthony Towns for Brandon Ingram. Yeah. Okay, that's interesting. All right, cool. So, game 1, Jazz versus Timberwolves. They take the victory by 26 points. Nice to see. Game 2, we are down 2-0. Blown out twice. We got game 3, though. We got game 4. We got game 5. Let's win in 6. No. Of course, can't be that easy, right? Can't be that easy. Cannot be that easy. Game 7. We're going to simcast it. I would love to not lose in the first round. We are the away team, and we are going to lose in the first round, it looks like. I am not liking this. Yep, we're going to get blown out. Ladies and gentlemen, this is how the video ends, with a blowout in Game 7. Somehow got to the finals last season. We have a better team, and we can't get out of the first round. Granted, I mean, the Timberwolves were good, just as good as us, and it was a 7-game series, but it's just like, I don't know how to explain it. It's unfortunate. Well, my guess is, and my guess would have been wrong, I was about to say Cleveland was going to win the finals, but it's actually Charlotte and the Rockets, and the Rockets end up winning the finals. Okay. Jalen Green, finals MVP. Let's look at the playoff stats really quickly. Kind of just curious to see what we had there. Who was good and who wasn't in terms of scoring. Yeah, Marketing getting hurt with a broken right ankle, I guess, in the first game did not help either. And just Wendell Carter was just upset the entire time. I have to stop trading for this guy. He just seems to get mad. There's always these guys that just get mad in 2K. And, yeah, relations are just kind of annoying sometimes. But I don't know if that's why he didn't play well. But either way, let's go to the post-game close of the video. Well, ladies and gentlemen, hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, hit the like button, subscribe if you're not subscribed already. Let me know down in the comments below some more videos. Go to the social down in the description. We have a playlist down below for other NBA 2K23 MyNBA rebuilds, all set too. Check my channel if I can't be TJP. Second channel down below in the description, where we're doing our Magic series. And I guess with that being said, my camera looks like it's dying. So I'm in full screen, and it really looks bad. So I think my camera is a little messed up. Hopefully that fixed it. But I know I was like noticing my camera was flicking through the entire video. So hopefully that's not too annoying. I apologize. I gotta get a better camera. Maybe I get, I gotta get an actual camera, not a webcam. Even though I have the Logic Brio, it's supposed to be good, but it's not really that good. Plus I got it used in very good condition, and it ain't very good now, so. Alright, well that's a different story for a different day. So also it's a 1-point game. I'm looking at it right now. I didn't even notice that. So alright, I'm done. I'll see you guys soon. Take care. Peace.